client mentioned to me the other day that she was tired of feeling like she was playing dress up with her life and business. She was stuck in the spot of striving for more. She was understandably impatient and upset at the results of her actions. In her mind, they weren't that great. I could feel what she was feeling: the angst, the reaching, the striving, the desperation. It's like a body ache. I also knew that on the other side of that was ambition, drive, determination, spirit, a big giving heart, and a mission to accomplish. I understood that woman because I work with lots of women like her, and at one time, I was her. I suspect so are you too. That's why you're here listening to this. You want to know how to progress. You're always future thinking, and dreaming is one of your favorite mental spaces. You do have a limitless imagination, which is pretty amazing. And now you want to know how to make it work for you. What most women entrepreneurs and creatives who are stuck do is bring themselves down from an empowered state of mind to fix their problems with existing limiting beliefs. So, you need $5,000 like today. And deep down, you know you can create even more than that. That number or the timeline is not scary to you. In fact, the next thought you have is often, how can I make that happen? That is a mind body soul connection with a thought that all parts are like, yes, bring it on. $5,000 today? Absolutely. Now to work out the details. This is where your thinking mind kicks in. You see, until then, you are accessing higher planes of thought. These exist in the world of the imagination. The sky is a beautiful depiction of this idea of limitless space and possibilities, a constantly expanding mind, just like the universe, with much, much, much more to see and experience than you could ever count or imagine. When you think about how you can bring in the money you desire when you do, your options and paths are far clearer. The truth is not hidden in life's assumptions, expectations, regrets, fears, pains, opinions, and experiences. Up where the air is clearer, there is only truth. What do you want? How do you want it? Now, if you're someone who desires real impact and positive change, I've just shared my way of reaching it with you. It is a process, and it does take some consistency muscle to make it work. However, don't be fooled by its simplicity or loftiness. It does work. When I wasn't thinking like this, I'd get desperate and exhausted, and so something had to change. Acknowledging that it only made sense to tackle any stuckness by revisiting the values assigned to any given thought. That was going to be my approach. If in fact we ourselves have experienced the kind of day, waking up feeling good and going into everything with a cheerful expectance of a great outcome has provided, where everything in the day felt good and all the parts that didn't, the mind automatically minimized. Well, what if you approached your seeming problem from that kind of a view? You would first need to be open to reframing. So this is when you allow your mind to be changed by a different perspective. Well-framed, timed, and paced questions with a qualified coach will lead you to these kinds of results. Taking time out to really learn and explore your mind will lead you to these kinds of results. Constantly listening to the people you want to model will lead you to these results. Meditating on scripture will lead you to these results. You have many ways you can receive the important information you need for the very next step of your journey. Your part now is to dig in. This means looking at all the thoughts, actions, and systems that you have put in place over the years to support your growth. They're there! They're abundant! You've been looking at what's wrong and needs fixing for so long. You probably forgot to maintain all the good stuff you've already created. Start with implementing positive steps at a step at a time. So if you notice something dirty on the floor, stop to pick it up. Dispose of it properly without bringing your awareness to any negative thoughts. Usually, such an action would be accompanied by thoughts of frustration or resentment, right? What if you decided to think something else in this highly inconvenient action? What if you decided to be thankful that you are fast and efficient, that you can deal with anything in your way without missing a beat? How would that feel? Can you see the difference? It is in applying these small changes consistently that your energy shifts and those around you can't help but notice. It is the behavior of someone who takes responsibility for their thoughts and actions, choosing to focus on the overall goal in their life. What is that feeling you always want to feel? What is the overall goal in your life? That is possible, and it is made possible through small changes like these. What if you decide to take this on, the information I've just provided, and decide to apply it consistently for a week? How would your life change? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and do share and tag the amazing women entrepreneurs and creatives in your life. Help me spread this message. Let me know, okay?